Well, happy Wednesday, everybody. Boy, has today been an intense day. I've been spending all day getting these brand new chalk stacks ready for you guys, and I'll tell you about those in a second after I, of course, introduce myself, although I'm pretty sure everybody here knows who I am. Dr. Matt Dorsey, a.k.a. the CHOQTOR, CHOQ Chief Herb Geek, we'll put it that way, and Scientific Officer, of course. So, how are y'all doing? We've got Chucky Cheese here. Great name. Love it. Beamez1 and Sergio. You guys are all obviously regulars. So, hello, Mohammed. How's it going? Good to see you. Who else is here? Say hello in the chat if you are here. So, hey, what's up, Dylan? How's it going? Good to see you. We do have some brand new things for you guys, something called CHOQ stacks. That's CHOQ, STAQ. And you can click on there if you want to check them out. We launched 4 brand new stacks today, 2 men's stacks and 2 women's. So there's sort of like an entry-level men's and an entry-level women's. And then there's an advanced of each of them. So 3 products for the entry-level ones. And then 6 for the really solid, intense ultra stacks. Chalky Cheese, you have a question? Yeah, sure, go for it. About the chalk stack, yeah, please. Let's see. In the meantime, Mohammed says, wanted to ask any plans to make a turmeric curcumin. Yeah, so actually, Mohammed, absolutely. At some point, we will most likely have some kind of turmeric curcumin product. I have one that I have seen that I do really like that is very, very advanced in terms of the way that it gets higher levels of bioavailability. So yes, you can do really, like, turmeric is $1 billion industry in and of itself. And there's some really cool technologies. I have found a technology that's using all natural, not using anything weird, to get very high levels of absorption of the curcuminoids. And so there's 2 different ones that I really like. They're both excellent. Oh, someone says my camera went out. Everybody else, could you let me know if you can still see me? Yeah, anybody, if you're having technical issues and it's not, if you're not seeing or hearing me, definitely let me know in the chat. Oh, it looks like everybody else can see me. Okay, so Chalky Cheese, it might just be on your end then. Let's see here. Hello, Yaneska. Hello, Tanner. Hello, Skylar. Welcome, everybody. Glowing 20. All right. See a lot of regulars here. Sergio. Cool. So let's see. Chalky Cheese says, if I find one I like, can I pay that same amount every month? So Chalky Cheese, so look at the stacks, and then whatever stack you want, just do the subscription. And that's how much you'll pay every month. Yeah, for sure. Mr. R, hello. All right, cool. So it looks like we don't have any technical difficulties. That's good. Thoughts on drinking lemon juice and turmeric powder with water every morning? Yeah, not a bad idea at all. Lemon juice is awesome. Turmeric powder is awesome. They're both fantastic. So sounds like probably a pretty healthy thing to do to me. So yeah. Is it safe to use nonstick air fryers with the PFOA and PTFE free, or are nonstick still toxic regardless? Well, Mr. R, I really can't say. It would depend. You'd have to probably call the company and see if you can get them to disclose the materials that it's made out of, because there are many, many different PFAs out there. There are many different compounds that are still in that family. So yeah, you'd have to take it on a case-by-case basis and see if you can contact the manufacturer and ask them if they're using any substances that are even in that category or not. That would be a good call. But yeah, so for any of you guys who are just coming in right now, once again, there's the link right there if you want to check out our new chalk stacks. This is only the beginning. We're going to have more stacks in the future. We launched with 4 stacks today, and they are live on the website. Yeah, of course, whatever promotions we do, hint on Black Friday, you'll be able to use those with the stacks. So yeah, but yeah, if you know somebody who is brand new to this and they want to get really good results right off the bat, check out the men's and women's Vitality Ultra stacks. Those are 6 products each, custom made, tailor made, formulated by me to get max results. So, and we're going to be doing more of these custom stacks in the future. Obviously, you can still make your own stack if you want to using the bundle builder or whatever stack generator, but we're going more the direction of pre-made stacks because we think it's a really good way, because it's the same as making a formula with herbs, but I'm making a formula with whole products, right? So to get best results, that is the way you want to go, is to use the pre-made stacks for if it's like, depends on what you're going for. But obviously we'll have way more stacks in the future. Immunity, detox, things like that. So yeah, but this is just the beginning. Bmez says, any chance of making powder form 2 tablets are too large to swallow? Bmez, we will be doing some powders in the future, but many ingredients that we use you wouldn't want to have in a powder form. Prime example of that is Tomcat. You guys know about my joke about the Tomcat challenge, right? Which is put Tomcat right on your tongue and, watch as it ruins your day. So, some things do not ever belong in a powder, just belong in a capsule. And Chalky Cheese, basically what we launched, go check out that link I just shared. There are 2 men's and 2 women's. And then there's sort of like a men's and women's entry level, which is a 3-product stack, right? For just men's vitality, whatever, women's vitality. And then there's a men's vitality, women's vitality ultra stack, which is 6 products, which is super duper intense. So for males, the best one we have right now out of the 4 is going to be the men's vitality ultra. Check that one out. It's pretty nutso. Men's vitality ultra. It actually has 2 bottles of this guy in it, so it allows you to take 200 milligrams per day of Tomcat. So more of a Tomcat 200 type situation. But yeah, check out that link. Pretty rad. By the way, guys, also I do already have the one for Friday up. We're going to be doing a super duper Black Friday episode of Ask the CHOQTOR, and it is interestingly episode 40, which is kind of cool. Even numbers. So we've been doing this for a little while now. It's episode 40. Obviously, we won't be doing anything tomorrow, but Friday we're going to be giving away over $1,000 worth of prizes. So I'm going to be giving away more prizes than I ever have on this show on Friday. So definitely let your friends know. I will be giving away NAC as well. Our NAC is going fast. We only have so much NAC left. And be on the lookout. Make sure you check all your CHOQ emails to get the latest deals, because we will be giving some NAC out for Black Friday for certain deals. So check all the different emails that come through, and that will enable you to get the best deals. But yeah, there's the there's the link right there that I just posted for Fridays. So it'll be Friday at 5 o'clock Central. Special Black Friday edition with lots and lots of prizes, as well as we're going to be doing what do you call it? Very long show like we have been doing, probably close to like an hour and a half, something like that. Yeah. So, by the way, guys, I have to be honest with you. Today is going to be a very short show. It has been an intense day. I've been working since like 7 or 8 in the morning, nonstop. I couldn't even leave the house to get food. I had to have it delivered. Didn't even have time to make food. It's been crazy. So today is going to be a very short episode. My apologies, but not really, because we're doing a super long, extra intense one on Friday. So that being said, I'm going to actually start product giveaway number 1. So we have 1 minute on the timer started. Everybody submit your 2-digit number for prize number 1. And we'll probably make today's show like 15, 20 minutes, something like that, to be honest, because I am beat after today. Got to save my energy for Thanksgiving. And then, of course, Friday is going to be a super fun, really intense day. All right. And, of course, my new annoying thing that I do, if you haven't hit the like button yet, feel free to do that if you like. It certainly does help us a lot, and it is always appreciated. So go ahead and, if you haven't already, hit the like button. I'm sure you guys are probably starting to get sick of me saying that, but it is what it is. Yeah, I barely even chewed my food here. Just wolfed it down. Had some green curry. It was delicious. All right, here we go. So our number was 47. And tell my voice is actually hoarse from the intensity today. So let's see. 47. JJ had 48. JJ, I do believe you are the winner. Congratulations, JJ. You win prize number 1. which of course, as I'm sure you already know, is one of any CHOQ products. So yes. JJ, you know what to do, right? Email CHOQ@CHOQ.com. Tell them which product you want. Obviously, the bundles are not considered products, right? That are considered multiple products, so they don't count. But any single product, go ahead and get her done, as they say. So, all right, what other questions you guys got for me? And I think this is probably going to be, yes, our shortest episode ever, because I could feel my energy dwindling a bit. I woke up earlier than usual today. I woke up at like 6 o'clock, and I just decided to just kind of power through and just go for it, you know. Usually like to sleep in a bit, to be honest. I've never really been a morning person. But yeah, I just kind of got up and there's a lot to do. So just kind of powered through, got chalked up, and it's been fun. Let's see here. Abigail, no, I don't drink coffee, but I do yerba mate and also guarana. Coffee and tea, oddly enough, really disagree with me now. I'm borderline allergic to coffee. Even the highest quality coffee makes me feel horrible immediately. And then tea, a lot of the time, is actually kind of risky as well. So perhaps I drank those for too long in my life and my body's just rejecting them now. I don't know, but I seem to have a perfectly fine time with yerba mate, especially. Mr. Babinski says, I bought some Now brand NAC. It had stearic acid and silicon dioxide in it. Great list. No, those are not the worst things. Really not the worst things. I personally don't mind those at all. You know, if you're an ultra purist, Mr. Babinski, you could go get, you know, another brand, one of those brands that uses nothing, but those brands you'll pay 2 to 3 times as much per milligram for your NAC if you do that. So let's see. To have good hair growth like you, Skylar, thanks. Besides Shilajit, Irish moss, and vitamin C, what else do you do? I don't necessarily take any supplements for my hair. Maybe I'm just blessed. I don't know. Perhaps it's just the result of maybe everything I do, but I don't take anything that's targeted toward that. Silica is one that you might want to check out. Silica can be helpful. Also, adaptogens actually can be, you know, as far as it's promoting healthy cortisol levels. And sometimes, you know, hair growth can be affected by stress hormones. So that's another thought. Sam says, thoughts on sun gazing. Sam, I have never done it. I haven't really looked into it much, so I don't honestly have a super well-informed, intelligent opinion on sun gazing, to be quite frank. But obviously, you know, it seems like it has to be done at a very specific time of day, right? Very beginning or end of the day to make sure it doesn't damage your eyes. But it does certainly seem interesting. Sam, I can say definitely 100% that that for sure that we do know that the light that comes in through the eyes has massive effects on all different kinds of hormones. And so, you know, a practice like that, one could predict understanding the neurology and endocrinology that's linked to studying different wavelengths of light coming through the eyes. That if you were doing sun gazing, certainly seems reasonable to think that there might be some large effects there. You know, hopefully good, most likely good. But yes, there is some research showing that UV frequencies, UV light, if it's blocked all of the time, where no UV or limited UV, very little comes in through the eyes by blocking all the time with a lens, like glasses or something, or contacts, that can have negative effects on the endocrine system. There is an eccentric neurosurgeon who talks about this named Dr. Jack Cruz. And if you look up Dr. Jack Cruz on YouTube, he's got all sorts of stuff about light, the way that affects the eyes. Looking for my, hold on one sec here. Here we go. Do you guys remember the old Instagram days when I used to wear these? It was sort of like my shtick, you know? Yeah, so what I will say, you know, and again, just to go back to your question, Sam, on sun gazing, and this is kind of a blast from the past, because when I was on Instagram before our account melted down, you know, I would wear these a lot, and I just thought it was actually nice because it does actually protect your eyes, right? Because I am looking into a screen for a lot of the time while I'm doing this, and I look into a screen a lot for work. These are called Swanwick, SwanWick is the brand. And they're actually really cool. In fact, I already feel more relaxed just wearing them. So yeah, these are fun. And you know, I mean, I could probably do like a whole segment, a whole show just on this kind of stuff, on different frequencies of light coming in through the eyes and research on that. But yes, I've learned some interesting stuff from that Jack Kruse guy. He's also, you know, I definitely don't agree with everything he says. Dr. Kruse, he has some opinions that I think are highly suspect in certain other areas. But I will say when his research that he's compiled on neuroendocrinology and you know, light physiology is phenomenal. I've never seen anything as impressive as what he's done in that area. Not that I've studied extensively, but yeah. So anyway, but yeah, just that one thought on sun gazing really kind of set me off in some interesting directions. That is a really fun topic, though, because we are beings of light, and light communicates with our body in all different ways. And the frequencies of light coming in through our eyes have huge effects on our state of consciousness and on our hormones and everything. I could tell you also just, you know, color therapy as well. You know, for some reason, wearing these has a relaxing effect on the brain, particularly if you have a lot of artificial light around you. Obviously, I'm not blasting myself with tons of fluorescent light right now, but I did when I worked at an integrative pharmacy a while back as a practitioner. I actually, they had the most horrific fluorescent lights. They would almost make me sort of low-level anxious all day and just kind of hurt my head a little bit. And when I would put these on, within a couple of seconds, I felt radically better. So there is definitely something to these for sure, I believe. So maybe I'll just keep them on. What do you think about cracking fingers or neck all the time, beneficial for joints or not? Mohammed, you know, I'm not really like an orthopedic specialist, even though as an acupuncturist, you know, I have a significant amount of training in the musculoskeletal system. That's not really my thing. I'm kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum. I'm more about, you know, internal stuff, what they call internal medicine. So, you know, I would probably defer to maybe, you know, talk to some great chiropractors about that. Generally, what I've heard from them is that it's typically not a great idea. But I can't say I have a well-informed opinion in that I've really looked into it. Again, musculoskeletal joint stuff is less interesting to me than, you know, endocrinology and neurology and all this other really cool stuff. That's kind of more my jam. That's the stuff I study. You know, I'll leave the joint muscle stuff to the experts on that. Not as interested in any of that. So probably a lot of chiropractors out there who would answer that question better than I could. Let's see here. I stopped taking Action 2.0. My fatigue. Okay. So Abigail, yeah, for sure. Well, it sounds like you were getting some good results from it, so that's good. Yeah. Sometimes when we take supplements for a while, it's not until we stop taking them that we realize all the amazing things they were doing for us. Let's see here. So Chalky Cheese, you remember these from Instagram? Yeah, it was kind of my shtick, you know, just sort of what I did just to kind of, you know, have my own unique thing. Let's see. Heard of Wim Hof? Yeah, Sam, I've definitely heard of Wim Hof. I have never studied it, but he seems really interesting and really cool. I've heard a couple podcasts he's done. It's fascinating. I personally, my body really does not like rapid temperature changes, and my training in Chinese medicine it somewhat biases me against that. It claims that rapid temperature changes are bad for the body. And so like just getting into a whole bunch of ice, that sounds horrific to me. But hey, if your constitution works for that, you know, and that's something you enjoy, and you know, I have huge respect, and it could be just great. But I'm personally am not into the idea of just getting into a tub of ice. Yeah, you would have to pay me a lot of money to do that. That's not my thing personally. I'm sure maybe it could be great for you, you know. I'm not saying it's even objectively bad, but definitely not for me. Mr. R says the air fryer I was looking at has advertised as formulating design, blah, blah, blah. No chemical coating, food grade 3 or 4. Okay, well, Mr. R, you know, again, caveat emptor. All I can say is, you know, do your research. It certainly sounds promising. You know, you might have to call the company and really hound them and be like, are you sure that there are no chemicals used in your coating, and, you know, and all that kind of stuff. You know, So, but certainly sounds like a step in the right direction, at least, right? But it's when they talk about what it doesn't have versus what it exactly does have, it's different. You can say BPA free, but it might be made of BPS, which could be just as bad as BPA, right? So, yeah. Now, actually, let me get a little more technical. PFOA is not the same as PFAS, right? So let's just double check that here. They are two distinct things, I believe. So, Mr. R, you said that the air fryer is PFOA free, right? So, PFOA is also called C8. PFOA is one of many, many different PFAs. So let me just break this down taxonomically. The category of compounds, chemical compounds, is called PFAs, right? PFASs actually, right? And PFOA is a PFAS. So let's be real precise and lawyerly about this. You could say it's PFOA free, which means it doesn't have this particular PFAS compound in it. That doesn't mean if it's PFAS free. So you got to read the fine print and really think through this logically. This is actually really interesting. So the other name, by the way, for those of y'all who don't know, I did a really cool blog article on this. So just go to CHOQ blog and type in PFA. And there's a great movie with Vincent something. I don't know. Anyway, actual like Hollywood movie made about the story of PFAs. But DuPont, what they did is they did eventually stop using this PFOA, like this really, really well-known one, but apparently they replaced it with another PFAS. I think that even the movie talks about that. And Mr. R, have you actually read the CHOQ blog on PFAs yet? You might want to check that out to just kind of like bone up. I did go through some pretty detailed information there. And there's a little bit of some interesting chemistry in there too. I'll go ahead and post it for you though. And I have posted this one before. So Mr. R, maybe you've already read it, but it's called PFAS, the forever chemicals. So these PFAs or PFASs or whatever you want to call them, there are many, many different ones. And anyway, so basically you have to just be really, really careful. There's certain extra nasty ones that they're using less, and then newer ones that are supposed to be better that they're using more. So Mr. R, what I would say specifically, I'll just type out, are you using any compounds in the PFAS category? Yeah, something like that, right? That's how I would word it. Anything that is one of those, right? So that's what I would say. Something like that. And if they say yes, then that might be helpful, you know. But also remember when we're talking about bisphenol A, there's a lot of different compounds that are similar to it. So there's also bisphenol S. So it's not just BPA, not just BPS. And then there's some other ones. Yeah, I can't find a complete list right now, but there are various compounds in that family. So sometimes, yeah. Oh, you read it today. Awesome, Mr. O. That's very cool. Nice. Yeah, and actually, I have to buy all new pots and pans. It kind of sucks because I was given some ceramic pans a while ago, and I didn't actually look into the brand, but I was given by a former roommate who was pretty picky, and I really thought that he bought true ceramic, you know, totally ceramic, non-coated pans. And then a friend of mine came over who I know hadn't seen in a while. She's from out of town. She said, these are not what you think they are. They still have coatings. You need to buy real pans. And I was like, oh my God, I had no idea. So even some of these ceramic pans that they're claiming to be super on point and healthy are not. So yeah, this stuff is, man, it's super challenging. She had a brand that she said was really legit, but she said she literally paid $4,000 for her set. And I was like, my God, $4,000 for pots and pans. You got to do it on a payment plan or something, you know? Anyway, so let's see here. Rafitol, I can't answer that question, by the way, unfortunately, because of the way it's worded. It would not be legal of me to do that. And let's see what else we got here. Anything else interesting? Sam says, I do Wim Hof's deep breathing technique. Very cool. Yeah, our ice showers. Yeah, that stuff seems really cool. And, you know, a good way to build discipline for sure, you know. Yeah. By the way, just for those of y'all who weren't here earlier, I'm just going to link one more time. Here's the link for Friday's extra special, extra long Black Friday, you know, Ask the CHOQTOR episode 40. It'll be about 90 minutes. You know, we've been getting pretty extra crunk on Fridays and having a long, having a lot of fun. And I'm going to be giving away lots of prizes, and I'm going to be giving away NAC on Friday as well. So definitely hit that link up, hit the like button on it, hit, you know, for YouTube to give you an alert. Yeah, we'll be giving away over $1,000 worth of prizes on Friday, and we'll be going hard in the paint, as they say. And let's see what else. All right, let's see if there's any other questions we got here. All right. Use a firm for the expensive pots and pans. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you're going to invest in something, investing in your health is probably about the single best thing you could invest in. The Mega Stack Ultra for Black Friday. So yeah, just so you guys know, any coupon code you use is off of the stack price, right? So no matter if you're buying a CHOQ single product or you're buying a stack, whatever coupons we're giving you guys for Black Friday, those apply to everything. So we don't have coupon exceptions. That just to let you know, yeah. So, but let's see here. Let me just make sure I understood your question, how it was worded. The Mail Stack Ultra for Black Friday for subscription is our monthly discount applied to it as well. So, BMEZ, I think by monthly discount, I think you're referring to whatever coupon code. And yes, whatever coupon code you use definitely is compatible with the stacks. Absolutely, 100%. And then tiered pricing as well. So if you want to buy a huge amount and you want to do that extra tiered pricing discount, that also applies. Our tiered pricing applies automatically. So let's say you go in and you want to buy 3 of a certain stack, right? 1 for you and 2 of your family members, you know, for Christmas or something. It's going to automatically, as you increase the quantity, it's going to automatically apply even more discounts to your cart as soon as you increase the amount. And so there's multiple different ways to save, basically. You know, you can do the tiered discounts and then you do the coupon codes on top of it. Also, stay tuned, because we're not just going to be doing discounts for Black Friday. We're also going to be giving out NAC. We're going to be giving out probably some shirts, probably some cacao. I don't know the exact plan yet because that's not entirely my department, but be on the lookout for giving away all sorts of stuff on top of mega ridiculous coupon codes. Probably will be the biggest, I'd say virtually guaranteed to be the biggest sale of the year. So yeah, and I need to rest here. So let's do prize number 2 and get out of here, guys. You have 1 minute. Counting down from 1 minute, get your 2-digit numbers in. You have 48 seconds left. And in the meantime, make sure to like the video if you can. We sure do appreciate it when you hit the like button. Blah, 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 etc., etc. Playing the YouTube game. But yes, hit that like button if you have a chance. If you are enjoying this, it certainly does help us and requires very little effort to do so. Well, who's going to win today? Who's feeling lucky? Mr. R, you haven't won in a little while. Are you going to win this time? That would be cool. Haven't seen you win in a little while. 10 seconds left. And done. Okay. The number was 53. Who's closest to 53? Ooh, nobody's super close as far as I could tell, are they? Let's see. 53. Do we have any 50s at all? No. So 61, that is 8 away. 44, that is also, no, sorry, that is 9 away, right? So what else we got here? Am I missing any? 3, 2, 3. Wow. Yeah. I guess we don't have that many folks right now. So 53 to 61 is 8. Does that mean Glow won? What do you guys think? Can you confirm my math? Is Glow our winner here with a number of 53? 61 minus 53 is 8. And then if we go from the opposite direction, we have 44, which is 9. So yes, Glow, you are the winner. Congratulations, Glow. Did you win recently, Glow? I could have sworn maybe you won sometime recently. But anyway, yeah, Glow, you are the official winner. Congratulations. You won prize number 2, which, as you might already know, is a CHOQ t-shirt as well as a bag of cow beans. So just go ahead and message CHOQ at CHOQ.com and let them know what kind of shirt you want, and they'll send your shirt and your beans your way. And once again, make sure you guys come for Black Friday for our extra crunk, extra special Black Friday episode of Ask the CHOQTOR at 5 o'clock Central. Oh, Glow. Wow, you won 3 days ago. Cool. Very cool. Well, congratulations on winning again. Very, very good. You must be doing a lot of shit legit. But yeah, so check out 5 o'clock Central on Friday. Extra long Friday edition as we've been doing, but I will be giving away over $1,000 worth of CHOQ. So definitely stay tuned for that. Guys, I do need to go, but I hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving. I think I personally have a lot to be grateful for. I hope you feel like you do too. Gratitude is a pretty amazing, amazing medicine, really. There is a lot of research showing that it helps us quite a bit. So I hope that you're wherever you are, whether you're with friends or family or whatever you're doing tomorrow, you have an excellent time. And yeah, I think I'm going to head out. Chuck E. Cheese, just to answer your last question really fast. Whatever code you get will be working should be working indefinitely, but always read the fine print just in case. Again, that's not entirely my department. So, but typically speaking, yes, those codes are permanent. So they should be, just should be for lifetime. Yeah. And most likely, but if it's not, there should be a disclaimer on there. All right. Well, much love, guys. Hope you guys have a fantastic Thanksgiving. I'm going to head out. Congratulations to our winners today. And I will see you guys on Friday at 5 Central. Much love. Happy Thanksgiving and stay human.